Hello, Gilmer Intermediate families. I'm Gina Treadway, your principal.
And I'm Ryan Pate, the assistant principal.
We just wanted to do a quick video to welcome you to this year. We are very excited to get it kicked off. Even with all the things that are happening, we wanted to assure you that we are putting things in place to keep your child safe this school year while also creating a welcoming environment for your kid. So we've done a lot of planning, haven't we, Mr. Pate?
That's right.
So let's just talk about a few things. When we kick off our school year, we want to talk about arrival to school first. Our doors open at 7:20 in the morning, but we are asking that first week, parents, if your kids are not coming to school to eat breakfast, if you'll hold off and start drop off at 8 o'clock, that's going to help us make sure our procedures, routines are in place and get everywhere where they need to be with fewer bodies in the building. So if you could help us out with that, greatly appreciated. We also are going to have 2 drop-off entrances in the morning. So parents, if you're coming just to the intermediate campus and not to the elementary, we're asking you to come in and use the loop drop-off that's over there on the side of our building. If you're dropping off elementary siblings, then we're asking you drop off at our front entrance. That will help with congestion, and it will also help us not have too many students coming into the same entrance. Anything I need to add there, Mr. Pate?
I don't think, other than maybe make sure that you understand that we can't allow anyone into the building.
That's correct.
Or allow you out of your cars to walk your students to the building this year.
That is true. We are, for the time being, allowing no visitors on campus. Now, when our kids get here, we know we've got 5th graders coming into the building this year. They did not come get to do their tour last year, so our campus is going to be completely new for them. We are assuring you parents and students, we're going to take very good care of them. We have lots of people that are going to be on duty that first week, inviting your students into the building and making sure they know where to go. Also, we're having Meet the Teacher this Thursday, August 6th, 10 to 6. There's a 1 to 2 lunch break in there, but please, if it fits into your schedule, bring them up here. Let them walk around the campus and kind of get familiar with anything. If that's not fitting into your schedule, I can assure you we're going to take care of them. When your kids get here, they're going to be asked to go to the cafeteria if they're arriving early and eating breakfast. First week of school, we're going to do a grab-and-go breakfast. After that, we're going to monitor our procedures and routines and be moving to where our students are reporting directly to their classroom. Also, we want to talk about our classroom setups. Just last Friday was the deadline for our parents to declare, are they coming into the building or are they going to choose the remote option for their students? So we are still trying to finalize numbers on how big our classes are going to be, but left this part out, our students, we're at that age 10 and over where all students are required to wear masks, but please know we are trying to create multiple opportunities throughout the day where they're going to get to take those masks off. One of those is going to be the cafeteria. So when they go in to eat breakfast or lunch, they will be able to take their mask off. We've got our cafeteria set up to where our kids can spread out enough. They will still get to visit. They will still get to socialize with their friends. They're just going to do that at a greater distance. That allows them to take off the mask. Anytime they're transitioning between classes, masks have to be on. In some of our classrooms where we can get the desk spread out enough, they'll get to take the mask off. So a good rule of thumb there, anytime they're transitioning, they wear their mask. And any times where we cannot social distance, they'll wear their mask. Anything I'm leaving out there, Mr. Pate?
I don't think so.
We also want to assure you that we are upping our ante on sanitizing the building. So we've got plans in place, and parents, below this video, you're going to see all of these details lined out for you. We're going to be sanitizing between classes. We're going to be sanitizing in the cafeteria more frequently. All the frequently touched surfaces are going to be sanitized a lot more frequently, which leads me to our water fountains. Our water fountains are going to be turned off until further notice. But we are doing what, Mr. Pate?
We have provided a water bottle for every student. So when you come for Meet the Teacher on August the 6th, please make sure that you ask about your water bottle and we can get that to you. And if you're not able to make it, we'll make sure that we get that to you on the first day of school.
Yes, we will. This is a 26-ounce water bottle. We know we want our kiddos drinking a lot more than that, but we do want to provide this since our water fountains will be turned off until further notice. Parents also, if you want to provide your own water bottles, we're both having trouble with that one. If you want to provide your own water bottles, please do so. We encourage that. Please provide your own mask for your kiddos. What we have found is that masks have become a very personal thing, and we all like our different kinds. We don't have any guidelines on those other than it needs to be some type of face covering that will cover the nose and the mouth. Those can be the neck gaiters, the regular mask. All we ask is that they're school appropriate. Make sure that those masks don't have like the skulls and the scary faces and drugs, weapons, those types of things on them. Those will not be allowed. Anything to add to that, Mr. Payne?
I don't believe so.
Those are the big things for us. The other big thing that I want to mention and just talk about a little bit that you can also read below is about our dismissal. Those that are going to be car riders, we are utilizing the car tag system this year, just like the elementary. So when you come to meet the teacher, we will be assigning all students a car tag number. That's going to allow us, instead of having all students gather together, they will remain in classrooms until you arrive to pick them up. Then we will call them by their car tag and have them report either to the front entrance, if you're picking up an elementary student also, or our loop entrance if you're just picking up an intermediate student. It's going to make that process a lot safer for our kiddos and a lot more efficient for you guys. If you have any questions, concerns, please reach out to us. We have our front office staff right now, so we're able to receive phone calls now. We want to make sure that with all these mandates that we're having to comply with, we are going to ensure our kids have a wonderful school year. That is top priority for us beyond them being safe. We want them to come here. We want them to feel welcomed. We want them to feel at ease here. So all the things we're putting in place, we are very mindful that we're balancing that with a welcoming environment. That's very important to us. We feel like that's conducive to great learning, and ultimately that's our goal. So until then, we hope to see you all at Meet the Teacher, August 6th, 10 to 6. Until next time, go Buckeyes.